Good morning, church. Good morning. It's so good to be together. Will you please rise in body or in spirit to join me in the call to worship? Let us give thanks to you, O Lord, with all of our hearts, singing your praises before all other gods. We bow down toward your holy temple and give thanks to your name, your steadfast love, and your faithfulness. God, we know that your name should be exalted above all else. And when we call out to you, you answer us, increasing the strength of our souls. You take note of the lowly, and the haughty you keep at an arm's length. When we are in troubled times, you keep up the wrath of those who mean to do us harm. You stretch your hand out to us, O God. Your love for us will remain forever and ever. Let us never forget. Now let's sing together, We Walk by Faith. You may be seated. Will you pray with me? Holy One, in a world where we dream of more, God, help us to remember that we all are beloved. Our flesh bears sacred worth, and neither prejudice nor power should keep us from safety or community or a place to learn or work or practice our faith. And neither should it keep our neighbor from the same. In a world and time where systems of violence entice us to compromise our values, use us as pawns, tokenize us, ban us, exploit us, and teach us to turn from one another, may we be reminded of our collective power, of the possibilities we bear, of our divine calling. God, help us to not settle for dreams of access to what is corrupt, but to seek and create and to imagine and protest our way to something altogether better, feeding and clothing and protecting and hiring and building community and creating space and sharing what we have until we get there, trusting that these practices in small and ordinary and extravagant ways will enflesh the very dreams that cross our minds. Amen.
Our Hebrew scripture this morning comes from 1 Samuel. In this portion of the text, the Israelites are contemplating their collective identity. They're thinking about what it means to be in community. They're also struggling with how it relates to their leadership. I'm going to be reading from chapter 8, verses 4 to 11 and 16 to 20. So the body of elders of Israel came to Samuel at Ramah, and they said, "You are old, and your sons do not follow your ways. Appoint a ruler to lead us, as all the other nations do." Now Samuel was not happy when they asked for a ruler to judge them. He prayed to the Lord God, who responded, "Give to the people whatever they ask for. They're not rejecting you. They are rejecting me as your ruler. They have done this from the day I brought them up from Egypt to this day. They desert me and worship other gods, as they are doing to you. Listen to them carefully, but warn them solemnly, and let them know the rights of the ruler who will rule them." So Samuel responded to those asking for a ruler that all that the Lord God had said to him. "This is the type of ruler who will rule over you," Samuel said. "Your ruler will take your youths and make them serve as charioteers with the cavalry, while others are made to run in front of their chariots. The ruler will take all of the people as workers, your best cattle and donkeys, and take them for personal use. Your ruler will take 1/10 of your flocks, and you yourselves will become slaves. On that day, you will cry out against every ruler you chose, but the Lord God will not answer your pleas on that day." The people refused to listen to Samuel's warning and said, "No, we must have a ruler over us. Then we will be like other nations who have rulers to lead them in wars and fight our battles." The word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God.
Yeah, okay. If you're a kid or want to be a kid today, you can come and hang out with me up front. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see all of you. So, I have a question for you this morning. Who are some people that are in your family? Yeah.
Brother.
Your brother, yeah. Anybody else? Who are some more people that are in your family?
My mom and dad.
Your mom and dad. Anybody else have people in their family? You got somebody else?
Grandma and grandpa.
Grammy and grandpa, yeah. How about you, Izzy? You have people in your family?
Cousins.
Your cousins, yeah. So I brought you some pictures of some people in my family today. So this is that's me, right? Yep. And that is my grandma, and that's my mom, and my sister, and my uncle, and my aunt, and my cousin Silas. And then this is my dad. And then these are my other grandparents, my Nana and my grandpa. And then this is my partner, Turner, and this is all of his family. There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, right? So, hold on, we'll get there in a second. So, we hear a story today in the Bible about Jesus. And somebody asked Jesus, like, "Hey, dude, who's in your family?" And, you know, instead of saying, like, my mom and my dad and maybe my brothers and sisters, he says, anybody who loves me and loves like the things I love and wants to like hang out with me is in my family. And so when I was a kid, my mom had this word for our friends who were like our family. Do you want to swipe? And she called it, they were our framily. They were our friends who were our family. And so I wanted to show you some pictures of my framily too. Do you want to swipe again? Nice. So this is my friend Maggie and Daniel. And you know her. Do you know who that is? Reese. That's Reese. Yep. On the train. Yep. And then this is my friend Grace. She's in my family. And you know those people? Those are some church friends. There's Macy and Eden and Elijah. Yeah, they're in our family. And yeah, thank you. And then these are some more people in our family that we used to go to the beach with. These are my friend Sharon. That's Brad. I don't know who that is, but she's probably in our family. And then that's Miss Anna. So do you guys have, and then here's more of our church family that make up our family. Yeah, there's Pastor Lee and Griffin and Savannah and Martha. So do you guys have friends that you feel like count as your family? Yeah?
Stuffies.
Your stuffies. That's an awesome one. How about you?
The ocean.
The ocean. Yeah, really good place. How about like your pets? Do you have pets you really like?
I have a bearded dragon and my cat.
What? So cool. Curious how they get along.
My lizard is in a cage.
Your lizard's in a cage. That makes a lot of sense. So do you think you should be like just as kind and cool and caring to maybe like your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad as you are to like the other people in our like broader families? Yeah. So in the story today, Jesus is going to talk to us how to do that. So we're going to go to Children's Church and we're going to talk about how to be really cool family members to both our families and our families. Do you think we can do that?
And our stuffy family.
And our stuffy families, of course. And our place families, like the ocean. Yeah. Do you think you can pray with me before we go?
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Hey, God, thank you so much for showing us how families and families come in all different shapes and sizes. Help us understand how to be the best family members we can possibly be to all the people in our life who love us and want to be near us. Amen. All right, we're going to head upstairs. You ready?
I'm sorry you all will not meet my friend Dorla McIntosh today. I don't know what has held her up. I don't have half her charisma, but I will try my best. This is from Mark chapter 3, verses 20 to 25. Then Jesus went home, and again such a crowd gathered that he and the disciples were unable to eat a meal. When Jesus' relatives heard of this, they went out to take charge of him, thinking that he had lost his mind. The religious scholars who had come down from Jerusalem said of Jesus, "He is possessed by Beelzebul, and he cast out demons through the ruler of demons." Summoning them, Jesus spoke in parables. "How can Satan cast out Satan? If a realm is torn in civil strife, it cannot last. If a household is divided according to loyalties, it will not survive. Similarly, if Satan has suffered mutiny in the ranks and is torn by barking, the devil is finished and cannot endure. No attacker can enter a stronghold unless the defender is the first to be put under restraint. Only then can the attacker plunder the stronghold. The truth is, every sin and all blasphemy the people utter will be forgiven, but those who blaspheme against the Holy Spirit will have no forgiveness. They are guilty of an eternal sin. Jesus spoke all this because they said, "He is possessed by an unclean spirit." Jesus' mother and brothers arrived and sent in a message asking for him. A crowd was sitting around Jesus, and they said to him, "Your mother and brothers are outside looking for you." Jesus replied, "Who is my mother? Who is my family?" And looking around at everyone there, Jesus said, "This is my family. Anyone who does the will of God, that person is my sibling or my mother." The word of God for the people of God.
I love babies. And what's not to love? Smallness, cuteness, squishiness, pint-sized giggles, sonically booming wails. It's easy to love some of these things if you don't have children in your house. However, I do think that sometimes it's hard for us as adults to envision a time when we were that little or that cute. Not me. Sorry. Sorry, I could not. And rightly so. The way that we develop memories and grow doesn't really allow for us to grasp and cling on to our experiences as newly formed and birthed humans. I think that's a shame. When you're little, everything is new and everything is an adventure. If you have littles in your home right now, or you've had littles in your home in the past, you know what I'm talking about. The bumpers that have to go on the edges of your really nice tables, the covers in the electrical sockets to prevent the perfectly sized fingers from electrocution, gates and locks over the fine corners of your apartments, all because your children have unlocked a new level in their Indiana Jones fantasy. My favorite way that this delightful curiosity manifests in little humans is the not so notorious grab. I'll never forget the day my baby brother, who's now like 23, took his first steps. My sister and I were not the best eaters, so our meal times tended to go on, much to the despair of our parents. We're in the living room and lunch is on the menu, and as soon as everyone's eyes were otherwise occupied, my brother E.B. makes an absolute mad dash across the living room to swipe a half-eaten bowl of French fries off the plate that did not belong to him. I can see his little tiny fingers in absolute delight as he goes from grabbing to eating, in less than a nanosecond. Our shock turned into delight as we realized what had taken place: theft, mobility, and mischief. I've always had that vision in my mind when I think of my brother, seeing and taking, knowing that his curiosity, in that moment at least, served him perfectly. The curiosity of childhood, why does that leave us? As we get older, we take less risks. We don't stop learning per se, but it seems like our sense of curiosity turns into something else. Our grabby and grubby fingers turn to other things. It's not a wonder that it's no wonder though, in times like this, specifically within the capitalist structure that we've inherited, a structure that's centered around greed and exploitation, our curiosity turns into jealousy. I want what you have. And I certainly don't want you to have the thing that I have, even though I already have enough. Trends and influencers tell that story for us in this time. When we see it, we have to have it. I recently succumbed to a giant purple bubble bag that I didn't need, but I have it now. I have enough, but it was perfect and soft, and it fits all my stuff. Trends, enoughness. When we encounter the Israelites this morning in 1 Samuel, we encounter an aging, if not aged out, prophet and his trusty council of fellow elders. It's been some time, and while Samuel has been a steady judge to the people, his sons, Joel and Abijah, who he has dispatched to Beersheba in the south, are not up to the caliber of their father. In the verses that precede us, our reading this morning, the text tells us that Samuel's sons did not follow his ways, but turned aside after gain. They took bribes and perverted justice. Where have we heard that before? So, of course, the elders make a last-ditch effort to make the ship whole again before Samuel kicks the bucket. Yo, Sammy, this is not gonna work. Your sons suck. Can we get a king? Pretty please? Pretty please. And Samuel is hurt and confused. After all God has done for the people, they're in the promised land. It's the thing, it's the one thing. And now they want a king? And I find God's encounter with Samuel so endearing. God's like, it's not you, Samuel, it's me. Don't take it personally. And while we can have our scruples with God for how we perceive that corporate or individual relationship, we can't say that we don't have a God who answers our prayers. Prayer is not a simple thing. And when we say and we believe that we serve a God that answers those prayers, it's not a wonder to us, it shouldn't be a wonder to us, that God grants the people their prayer. Oh, you want a king to rule over you just so you can be like everyone else? Go for it. Answered prayers have consequences, and God makes that very clear, not just to the Israelites, but hopefully to us too. Answered prayers come with a deep and overwhelming responsibility. Samuel, through God, lays out that very clearly. Having a king, it's going to mean some things. People, mighty Jesus, all right, sorry. People will have to pay a price. They will pay with their freedom. They'll pay with their customs. They'll pay by giving up their food. They must pay. but yet they persist. Despite being set apart and working to deepen their relationship with a God who has given them everything that they need, a God who has fulfilled God's promise, they see what their neighbors have. They see those other kings. They forget who their God is, and in classic human fashion, they want to be just like everyone else. Armies, taxes, suspiciously handsome and well-spoken rulers, just like everyone else. We know a little bit, maybe, about how Jesus felt about this extremely human desire to be just like everyone else. We get a little bit of sassy Jesus, which I don't love, but it's the Jesus that we have. And he can never answer the people's questions. It's always the story or a parable or some backwards retelling of scripture, and yes, effective, but come on, guy. So we have sassy Jesus, and he's been off doing ministry. He's been healing those who ask to be healed, and even those who don't ask for healing, as Pastor Lee reminded us last week. The unclean spirits are falling out, and Jesus is just simply doing all of this extremely tiring Son of God stuff. He's been on the road, and he's trying to come home, but they won't let him. There's too many people around because they want to get a glimpse of who this Jesus fellow might be about. Their curiosity has gotten the better of them, but in a way that has made things a little bit unsafe. Jesus can't move around freely. He can't even get a bite to eat. What good is that type of curiosity? The reaction of Jesus' family to his ministry is that he's lost his mind. So much so that they have to get a hold of him as literally, the translation from the Greek is, he's taken himself outside of himself. He's very tangibly lost his mind. And then we have the scribes, and they say, well, he's doing the work of the devil. Everyone ascribes what they see to the least curious answer, an easy answer. But Jesus has a question for them. Who are my mother and my siblings? How would you respond to that question? As we float through the month of Pride, I can't help but be reminded by the resiliency of queerness to thrive and flourish despite all of the ways that our lack of curiosity has dealt people who God has told us are our siblings. So many of us understand family quite simply as just those that we're related to. Nothing more, nothing less. But we live in a world and have a worldview that pushes us to disregard that notion when it doesn't serve us anymore. We put people that we say are our families to the side because they're different. In queer culture, there's this notion of chosen family, people that stand in for you when those who are blood related to you cannot or will not. People that you choose to build a life with, because doing life alone is impossible. We have really powerful and beautiful examples and an answer to the question, who is my mother? Who is my sibling? You are. I, by the virtue of who my friends are and where I live and work and play, get to experience very queer and chosen family that lives together and travels together and works together. We mourn, we rejoice at the experiences of this life, not in spite of, but luckily in addition to the many, many people we're also related to. My chosen family takes me to drag shows after my bedtime, and I ask them to help me talk to boys. We really live in a house that is full of love and life, and everyone wins, and sometimes we even get to have fun along the way. This pride, as we move through our summer of Souls in Solidarity work and learning, I invite you to carry that question with you. Who are your people? Why are they your people? What does being with them mean to you? How has God put you together? As we learn through liberation, through the lives and experiences of Latin Americans and women and Black people and Black women and queer people, as we add some tools to our sibling toolbox, as it were, I'm excited to discover and rediscover how we can answer the question and the questions that Jesus poses to us in some of these annoying parables. We want to be like everyone else. We want kings to rule us and everyone to be of their right minds. We want limited disruptions to our everyday lives, but all of the luxuries that life can have. We want everything. We want kings. We have kings. We have governments that don't serve us, and we are paying for it. We are paying for it through the health of our planet. We pay for it by literally taking money out of schools to finance the lives and the pockets of the rich. We pay for it with people sleeping on the streets. We pay for it with drones that surveil our college campuses and our cultural parades. We pay for it by never learning or experiencing newness in relationships. We pay for it by never repenting for the ways that we've closed our doors and turned away those who God has already told us are our siblings. We are paying for having kings. Is it worth it? We serve a God who answers all of our prayers. What are we praying for? Today, I'm praying for the curiosity of little grubby fingers. We don't practice that type of curiosity as much as we should. Learning is hard. Being together is hard. We know this. But we have to ask for God's help because we know that we serve a God who does listen to us. Knowing the implications of our prayers every step of the way. We have to be careful what we pray for. If we're lucky, we may just get it. Amen.
Lord, we want to be like Jesus in our hearts, but yet it is a risk to pray sometimes. But let us be courageous and outrageous. For loving, steadfast God, we call upon you this morning with praise and yet a prayer that you continue to work among us. We know you love us, but please ground us in living as if we truly trusted your love that is steadfast and unchanging. Even in the midst of all the insanity, your love is central to who you are. Good grief, we are human, and we can be a contradictory mess. Certainty, yet fear, confidence but feeling inadequate, faith accompanying doubt, hope along with despair. Even while claiming salvation and hope in you, like the elders in the Samuel passage, we too raise questions about who should lead us and where to place our security. We long for good news, but know the good news of the gospel does not always bring comfort. These days, it seems that the world is the one who has gone out of its mind. What do we see? What do we pray for? The current realities are not kingdom building. Decisions are made that demonize others. Violence and death are allowed to rise. Borders are closed. Wars continue. The earth warms. Open our collective minds and hearts as to how we might be in solidarity with victims in the world's madness, how to fight poverty and not the poor, to tell truth to power, and to uncover the myths that we even tell ourselves. Lead us to come to our senses. Keep us at kingdom building. And on this morning, we think of those gathered in our annual conference that are finishing this afternoon, that we as a church may truly live into the inclusion that those in our connectional family, in the inclusion which we proclaim with our siblings. Be with our pastors, the delegates, those who are associated with this congregation, those being ordained this afternoon, those discerning calls, whatever lay or clergy, whether to be ordained, consecrated, dedicated, or not, for we are all called to be faithful siblings in discipleship with you. Your love for us will remain forever and ever, and let us never forget. Free us to another way. Heal each other by our care. Let justice speak. And now let us join our family prayer that calls us to the kingdom and relationship to each other, as it is in our bulletin. Our God, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
It's not you, it's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my brother, not my sister, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my brother, not my sister, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my father, not my mother, but it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer.
Good morning, church. We are so glad each and every one of you is here, whether you are here in person in this sanctuary, whether you are streaming live, or whether you watch the sermon later at another time and place. We are delighted that you are part of the St. Paul and St. Andrew family and chosen family. Welcome. Let us greet one another as a sign of God's peace. All thanks be to God. You are invited to share the peace with your neighbors. Peace be with you.
Okay, family. I'm going to pull us back together for Love in Action, or else I'll be forced to sing, which you don't want. Oh, see, that they immediately responded. All right. We are going to have some coffee afterwards so the conversations can continue. I want to call your attention to the back of the bulletin, page 12, and also page 11, which has the summer schedule. I also want to remind us that in the bulletin, we do have our prayer list. And I think that that's an important part of our Love in Action. So, let us take that into heart as we pray during the week for our siblings and the needs that are listed and those that are unspoken as well. But on page 12, we have what's coming up. As we mentioned, that annual conference is finishing today. Next Wednesday at 6:30 in the courtyard is going to be one of our first outdoor barbecue, getting on the grill. It says all are invited, bring a dish to pass. Or just come. There's an art to coming without bringing a dish, but some of you are good cooks, and I expect you to bring those good things. But and you can still order a shirt for Pride. And then next Sunday is going to be a town hall and volunteer appreciation day to stay after church and hear more about our capital campaign through a town hall conversation. And next Saturday as well will be the memorial service for Morris Gurley here in the sanctuary at 11 a.m. And I would like to invite Gina up now to speak about the endowment fund for Gemston Abdu that's mentioned in the bulletin. So, Gina.
Good morning. As you all know, Elizabeth and Jemson are part of our family. So I took Elizabeth to a graduation mass. Graduation for Jemson's class is actually this coming Thursday, but last Thursday they had a mass, and I took Elizabeth there, and we got a yearbook. We each got a yearbook with a 2-page spread on Jemson. There was prayers for him, and she received his diploma posthumously. So it was really a very moving and wonderful service. And I want to point out that I started an endowment fund at the high school in Jem's name, and we did it as an endowment, so his name will live on in perpetuity. And there's, in your bulletin on the back page, there's information on ways to give. And what this fund will do is scholarship and financial aid students like Jem will be able to go on some of the trips and the trips are international often, that the school provides, because I was able to help Jem go on these trips but most financial aid and scholarship students don't have the means. So this will enable some of those kids to not just watch their friends go off, but to join them. So if you find it in your hearts, just give what you can, and thank you.
And thank you, Gina, for your continued care for a beloved family. And now let us continue to worship, not only with our prayers and our presence, but in our offerings. And again, let us be outrageous and courageous and look around our community to see what the needs are and to give generously. There are boxes on each of the entries, as well as the QR code. And for those at home, the number is on the screen. Thank you.
There's a land that is fairer than day. I invite you to join with me in a prayer of gratitude. Holy Parent, Sibling God, we are grateful to gather in holy community this day. It is good, as we know, when siblings dwell together in harmony. We feel and celebrate the power of this community and know it is, in profound and powerful ways, like a family to us. We ask, Parent God, that you would expand our notion of family, restore our knowledge of ancient examples of interdependence, with our gifts and with our lives, guided by your way and spirit. Help us to build new ways of living together and leading one another. Bless all the communities of which we are a part. Bless our aunties or cousins, our elders, our mentors and mentees, our partners. We ask also, loving Parent, that you help us to be a blessing to all who live in this beautiful and hurting world, to all who yearn for connection and community. Amen. Now let's sing together our closing hymn, My Hope is Built.
That's all right. I like that. All right. Siblings, friends, family, I invite you to place a hand inward and outward to receive and send out this blessing. As you go from this place to all the other places that we know that we have to or need to go, as we go to those places, go with the curiosity of tiny, grubby hands to be who God is calling us to be, God's people in this world. Go in peace.